Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum. So some of the best moments in my life have been marked by heavy prayer to the God of dislikes. I teach at a community college right now. When I was interviewing for the job, I got there a little bit early. I sat in my car and I sang Peter Dislike over and over and over again. And I got the job. And so far, it has been pretty non toxic to me. There were definitely times where the job could have turned sideways and they didn't. So the prayers really did help. I went to see the solar eclipse in Kerrville, Texas back in April, and it was really cloudy. And I thought for sure I had wasted all this time driving there. To give you an idea of how upset I was, I got there on Friday. The eclipse is on Monday, and it was just so cloudy. And I thought maybe I should take out some insurance. Nowadays you can wager on anything, right? I almost thought about going online to see if I could make a big wager that on Monday it would be cloudy in Kerrville. That way, it was like an insurance bet against being able to see the solar eclipse. Right? I almost thought about doing that. That's how upset I was. It turned out I didn't make the wager. Instead, I looked up to the sky and I sang Peter Dislike over and over and over again that whole weekend. On Monday morning, it was still pretty cloudy, and I led the whole group into prayer. There must have been 10, 20, 30 of us, and we all sang bum bum bum. It was all off key. You couldn't even tell it was bum. That's how off key everybody was. But the Peter Dislike Show, that part at least everybody was all in sync, and so that was good. And everybody laughed about how that would be a prayer. I told them that Peter Dislikes had helped me land jobs. They have helped me make money with my investment. Every time I'm about to make a contribution to my Roth IRA or buy a large amount of precious metals, I sing Peter Dislike before I make the order. One time, I had ordered 50 pounds of bismuth, and there was a bunch of delays, and it looked like the company was about to cancel my order. But I was so upset because I had gotten a good price, and now they were going to cancel my order. And so I was about to email them and complain about it, and I decided to sing Peter Dislike before I complained about it. And I sang it, and I sent the email, and sure enough, they were able to fix things up and send me the bismuth. So that was good. Otherwise, the price would have went up had I tried to reorder it. I uh I was grappling with eating disorder problems last year. I had a little bit of a relapse. What had happened was I was upset about my situation ever since moving to Phoenix, in terms of not being able to network with the right people. Peter Disliked helped me get on track as well. So for the rest of my life, on my big days, I want Peter Dislike to be saying. It's going to be my wedding song one of these days, especially if I end up in an unconventional kind of wedding, right? And I live my life being a giant dislike, right? I have differences in lifestyle, in religion, and sometimes I don't get the best treatment as a result of that. So I think Peter Dislike would be a very fitting wedding song for me. I want Peter Dislike to be saying over and over when I win a Nobel Prize and I go to the ceremony, right? Someday when I retire from my job, I want everybody to wave dislikes at me and sing the Peter Dislike Show. And when I die, I want Peter Dislike to be saying at my funeral. Every big event in my life, I want to be marked with Peter Dislike. If I ever have a child, I want Peter Dislike to be the first words that my child learns to say. This is the Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum.